Hello everyone, my name is Sourov Kumar and my 4-digit ID is 1296. So today we will represent smart cattle health and the farm management system. This is our team information. My other teammates are Ashpriya Tipti, Promit Krishna Sarkar, Ehsan Imam Hassan and Tanmoy Karmakar. Then introduction. Actually, the smart cattle health and farm management system is an IoT based system where we designed for farmers to help to monitoring the real time temperature movement and milk production and many more things like that. After that we can see the functional requirement. Actually, what is functional requirement? Functional requirement is the system what does. So here are the key opponent like real time temperature monitoring, then movement monitoring, milk production tracking, feed schedule management, vaccination record management, instant alert, and many more things like that. After that, non-functional requirement. So there are non-functional requirement are 5 types we mentioned, but it could be more than 5. So it is actually define how well the system should perform rather than what the system does. So there are 5 types of not non-functional requirements are performance requirements, then reliability requirements, security requirements, usability requirements, and data integrity requirements. So that's from my side, and my other teammate will represent the rest of presentation. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Promit Krishna Sarkar. My ID is 1154. Now I will describe the use case diagram of the smart health and farm management, cattle health and farm management. The use case diagram shows how the smart cattle health and farm management system works. There are three actors: the farmer, the worker, and the sensor device. The main feature of the system is monitoring cattle health, which includes viewing temperature and movements. The system uses the data to detect illness and send health alerts to the farmers. The sensor device keeps the system updated by syncing temperature and movement data automatically. The farmer and worker can also record milk production, record feeding, record vaccination, and generate reports. Some actions have automatically reminders, such as feeding and vaccination reminders, which are added only when needed. Overall, the diagram explains how uses the system and what activities they will can perform to manage cattle health and farm operations effectively. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Ashpriya Tripti. The last four digit of my ID is 1560. This activity diagram describes the cattle health monitoring process. After the user logs into the app, monitoring starts automatically. Sensors collect temperature and movement data, send it to the app and upload it to the cloud where it is stored and analyzed. If any abnormal temperature or movement is detected, the system generates a health alert and sends a notification to the farmer. If everything is normal, the system stores the condition as normal. This completes the process. Next slide. Now we will look at the second activity diagram, which explains the milk record management system. This activity diagram shows how a farmer records daily milk data. The user opens the app, logs in, and once the login is successful, the milk input screen appears. The farmer enters the milk amount, cattle ID, and the system automatically adds the date. The system checks if all data is valid. If valid, the milk record is saved, daily statistics are updated, and weekly or monthly trends are generated. Finally, a success message is shown and the process ends. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Tanmoy Karmakar. My student last four digit is 1387. Now I am explain feeding schedule activity diagram. In this diagram, the process starts when the user opens in the apps and login. The system checks the username and password. If the login fails, the user goes back to the login page. Then if it success, the farmer open the feeding schedule section. Then the farmer enters the cattle ID, feed type and feeding time. Then the system validates this input. If anything is wrong, the system asks for correction. If everything is correct, the feeding schedule is saved. After that, the system waits until the feeding time arrives. When the feeding time is reached, the system sends a reminder notification. The farmer confirm that feeding is done and the system saves the feeding log. This is complete feeding schedule diagram. Next slide, please. Then I explain vaccination management activity diagram. In this vaccination diagram, the process also starts with the user opening the app and login. The system validates the credential. If the login fails, the user tries again. If it success, the farmer open the vaccination form. The farmer enters the cattle ID, vaccination date and next due date. The system checks the input. If any input is invalid, an error message appears. If valid, the record is saved in the database. Then the system keeps checking for the next vaccination due date. When it becomes due, the system sends a reminder notification to the farmer. The farmer views it and the process ends. This is explanation of both activity diagram. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am Ehsan Hassan. The last four digit of my ID is 1508. Today, I will walk through the sequence diagram of our smart cattle health and farm management system. The diagram illustrates how different actors and system components interact to ensure a fully automated and intelligent farm environment. First, both the farmer and worker initiate the process by logging into the system. Their login requests are validated by the authentication service, which communicates with the database to verify their credentials. Once authenticated, the system loads a personalized database for each user. Next, the IoT sensor attached to the cattle continuously send real-time data such as temperature, activity levels, and health indicators to the health monitor module. The module analyzes the data, and if any abnormality is detected, it triggers an alert back to the farmer. Users can also manually check the health status of the cattle. When they request health details, the health monitor fetches updated data from the database and displays meaningful insights. The system also supports daily farm operations. For example, farmers can add entries such as milk production, feeding schedules, or vaccination updates. These entries are stored securely in the database through the record service. Finally, when user requests production or health reports, the report service gathers all relevant data, processes it, and returns comprehensive, easy to read reports. This entire workflow ensures smooth, accurate, and automated farm management from end to end. Next slide, please. To conclude, our smart cattle health and farm management system moves traditional farming into a modern data-driven ecosystem. By integrating IoT wearable sensors, cloud storage, and a mobile-friendly application, we bring automation and intelligence directly to the farmer's hand. The system provides early disease detection, optimized feeding schedules, better milk productivity, timely vaccination reminders, and instant alerts for emergencies. With real-time data and actionable insights, farmers can make faster and smarter decisions, ultimately improving cattle well-being and reducing operational effort. This solution not only enhances the efficiency of livestock management but also contributes to a sustainable, scalable, and intelligent future for the entire farming industry. That's all from us. Thank you.